In a world that was long left behind by the living, a place where shadows cling to every wall and memories linger in each hallway, lies a secret. A secret buried beneath a forgotten city, swallowed whole by darkness. In this dystopian future, only a few remain. They live in scattered remnants on the edge of a vast, crumbling metropolis, a place so desolate it has no name. They have heard rumors, a chance, they say, to start anew, a second chance for those who've lost everything. And so, drawn by whispers of resurrection technology, a small group of survivors makes their way into the city's underbelly, in search of a life that might be given back, or a loved one lost too soon. The air grows heavier as they descend, the scent of decay mingling with the sterile, cold stench of chemicals. They enter the underground lab, where walls ooze with the remnants of a broken dream. Each of them carries their own ghosts, traumas locked away, but never truly gone. There's Jax, a former MMA fighter, strong but hardened by a life of survival, his muscles tense with both courage and fear. Alongside him is Aria, a journalist once devoted to exposing the powerful, now clinging to her need for the truth like a life raft. They step cautiously into the darkness, drawn forward by a desperate hope, yet knowing that some doors are better left unopened. As their footsteps echo through empty hallways, they notice strange markings on the walls, almost like scratches, but too deliberate to be random. It feels like messages, perhaps left by those who came before. But who, they wonder, would still be down here? Then they hear it, a faint, disjointed murmuring, as if coming from everywhere and nowhere at once. They pause, breaths shallow, straining to hear. Their footsteps slow. The sounds, it's not just murmuring. It's words, names, half-forgotten phrases, snatches of memories trapped in a voice barely more than a whisper. The survivors edge forward, hearts pounding. And then, out of the shadows, one emerges. A figure, dressed in tattered remnants of a lab coat, eyes glazed over with a distant, haunting look, as if they are seeing something, somewhere else. Its lips move, repeating the same sentence over and over. Please, just let me go back. Let me forget. They call these entities the Forsaken, humans, once. But now these revived beings, half alive and half gone, wander the corridors, trapped, stuck in the worst moments of their own lives, unable to escape their memories, or their endless search for something they can't remember they've lost. Jax and Aria watch in horrified silence as the Forsaken figure drifts past, its body fragile, decayed, but its spirit still bound by something deeper. They press onward, compelled by a mixture of fear and a terrible curiosity. What really happened here? They enter a vast chamber, filled with row after row of containment pods. Each pod holds a body in suspended animation, barely recognizable as human. Some of the bodies look familiar. Jax's pulse races. Why does he know these faces? Aria approaches a control panel, scanning the records, piecing together fragments of the project. The resurrection technology wasn't meant to bring back life as it was, but to perfect it. Each revival would erase their pain, rewrite their memories, until they reached a state of pure contentment. But something went wrong. Aria's eyes widen as she reads. Cycle initiated. Attempt number 37. 37 attempts. And each time, the memories they thought they'd regained, the life they thought they'd reclaimed, was wiped clean. The Forsaken aren't just random strangers. They're themselves, caught in an endless loop of resurrection and erasure, striving for the very memories that this technology is taking away from them. Jax and Aria are paralyzed, realizing that the figures they've passed in the halls, the faces in the pods, are all variations of themselves. Every cycle, every experiment, all designed to perfect life but resulting only in decay. The Forsaken continue to wander, bound by memories too painful to hold, but too precious to let go. And now, they face the same fate. They could leave, but it would mean leaving behind everything they once knew, every fragment of their past. The only escape is surrender, abandoning not just their memories, but the parts of themselves that define who they are. They stand on the edge of a decision, knowing that if they stay, they too will join the Forsaken. Forever searching, forever lost, fragments of their past selves splintered, like echoes in the dark. Jax's voice, wavering but resolute. I don't want to forget, but maybe it's the only way to be free. Arya's voice, softly. We have to let go, or we'll be trapped here forever. In the end, only silence remains in the lab, broken only by the faint hum of forgotten machinery and the whispers of the Forsaken, wandering still, echoes of lives that will never be whole again. The city above remains silent, its dark secret buried once more, until the next soul comes seeking answers, or perhaps a chance to forget. And so the Forsaken walk, forever in search of what was once theirs.